Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Chris Luck, and I'm gonna do a traditional kind of vlog style today. Haven't done those in a while. I'm trying to focus on more informational videos and stuff like that. But today I was gonna talk about how every time I plan for like a sunrise or a sunset and I wake up early, it's just always ends up pretty bad. So today I woke up, same thing, there was no real pretty sunrise. Usually I'm the kind of photographer that just is out and about, and when there's something to capture, I'm ready to capture it and I'm able to capture it and everything like that. That's how I like to photograph things. But anyway, I came over here to Spruce Cape, like dumpster area, they call it the helipad, whatever you want to call it here. And I actually am kind of glad I came out because, one, it was an okay sunrise. Here's the photo. You know, the other thing is, I didn't know that there was a little trail here. I mean, I kind of had an idea before, but it's pretty cool. And there's like tank shells back here and stuff. Really cool, a lot of metal. They call it like Junkyard Beach or something back in the day. I guess World War II they did a lot of dumping here and stuff. Even though I didn't get the epic red sunlight that I wanted and whatnot, worked out okay. I learned something new, and that's kind of what it's all about, right? Life doesn't always give you the oranges that you want. It gives you lemons. And orange juice sounds pretty good right now. Orange juice does sound pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna go see if I can have an adventure today. Maybe hang out with some guys and get some waterfall shots. We'll see if that happens. We'll make something cool happen today. Alrighty, well, I'm quite disappointed. We were gonna go to the waterfall with Scott, but when we got past the hatchery there, just real super ice, and Scott's like, yeah, I'm out at White Sands, and I'm like, dude, I'm not coming out here. It was just straight up ice. And then, so anyway, we didn't do anything, and he called me later. He actually got stuck. He had to put these like ice cleats on for your tire. They're not chains, but they weren't studs either. They were like, basically, they look like little ice cleats for your tires. But he did get out, so happy for that. But pretty cold, kind of boring day here. Some clouds, some sun, depending on where you're standing. So I figured I'm gonna do some scouting for some night photos. And I love these two trees over here. And I flew my drone over to see if I can even access them. You can't. And it's kind of low tide-ish right now. So especially if the tides change, there's no way you can get out there. Even at low tide, it looks pretty tricky, almost not possible. So I'm a little disappointed because that was like a beautiful composition I had planned up, but kind of windy. Didn't want to fly the drone too long. So really beautiful, like just day to be out and doing something. So I figured I'll do some scouting for some night shots and even future summer shots and sunrise shots. Got a couple drone ideas, and I'm gonna stop flying my drone, just flying it around. I know a lot of times I do shoot something in particular, but I'm realizing, like, if I find a cool composition with my phone or with my camera or something, I'll just fly my drone, get the same composition I would, but fly right next to it, and it just will make the video kind of come to life, I think. So that's one thing I'm gonna focus on this year. More meaningful drone shots. I feel like I do get some cool shots, and Alaska's a good place to just get scenery anyway, but I feel like I'm gonna like tenfold my skill level by focusing on more compositions and not having to fly, 1,000 feet in the air or something like that. Although I don't fly, 400 is the most I can fly. But yeah, okay, we're gonna go find something else to do. All right, well, I can't be in front of the camera because I'm at my 70-200 lens right now, but I'm behind the camera, and I just wanted to show you this awesome composition. I think you guys will really like it. Didn't think I would be able to pull this off on a 7200, but that's what I'm using, and I took 2 exposures one for the sky and one for the foreground, and here's the final photo. Alrighty guys, so today actually ended up pretty cool. I found that composition, I was just taking some photos and I was like, let me switch to video. But let me show you real quick how much that changed. It's pretty cool. Originally it was like really narrow, but it got really wide. You could see just kind of real wide and whatnot. The time lapse, I shot it pretty dark in hopes that I can recover some of those shadows and highlights. I think the shadows they were pretty dark. I'm excited to see if that turns out to be a cool time lapse or not. But if it does, I'll be pretty happy. The edges of these clouds were so bright. It's a hard situation to photograph because you don't want to overexpose the brightest part of your exposure, but when it's that bright and you're facing directly in the sunlight, it's almost impossible to recover and get like an HDR kind of shot. So that was a good test for the EOS R. This is what I did recording with right now and what I use for the time lapse. So it'll be a good example if the dynamic range is good on this camera or not. Really pretty now, just kind of clouds and whatnot. I love coming out here. It's just so much money and gas, you know, if I want to do this every day. But it's really rewarding. A lot of things to do out here. Pretty nice night. I actually did get some drone footage, and the wind died down a little bit. It went to like 15, 16 miles an hour. It was like gusts of 30, and anything over like 22 is when I get cautious. But when it's like gusts of 30, and it felt really windy, I was like, yeah, maybe I'll wait. But it ended up working. Tried to get those drone shots of just like real like close to things and whatnot. I was only at like 100 feet, and some of them were even like 20, 30 feet. So excited to see how that turns out. But man, that sky is beautiful. Oh, there's like a rainbow right here. Let me zoom in for you. Alrighty guys, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just kind of scouted some areas, went out despite knowing it wasn't going to be a beautiful sunrise, learned some things, and I think if I learned anything today is patience when your plan wasn't your epic plan that you were hoping for. I was really hoping for a nice beautiful red sunrise this morning, didn't get it, but ended up being a great photography day. I'm going to leave you guys with a little drone and time lapse that I got, and some other footage that I got. There was like this kid earlier that kept holding his arms out like this. It was really cool. I captured it in slow motion with the waves behind him. But all right, I'm gonna play the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. See ya. Well, every time I end the vlog, something crazy happens. Crazy sunset right now. These clouds came out of nowhere. It was kind of like a boring day, like I said, and just these clouds come up and the sun hits them perfectly, and wow. I wish I had a better spot to be, but this is just like absolutely insane. This is really beautiful. I got some really cool shots, some reflections. Whoa, I wish I could get a better shot of these mountains over here. It's just so vibrant, wow, this is crazy. All right, I'll leave you with some photos of tonight, and I'll catch you in the next one.